Hey guys, welcome to our show. My name's Scott. This is Carl.
Yeah, my name's Carl, and we've decided to make a internet talk show because we got bored, as fucking usual.
Yeah, during our gap year, which I have just started.
Well, you've just started your gap year.
Yeah,
haven't you?
I have. Yeah.
And I literally just finished my geography exam, like
a year ago
today. I think it was at 3:30 it finished. So I'm in a geography exam right now a year ago.
There you go.
If you believe in that time travel kind of crap.
So our show consists of talking about everyday things like what happened yesterday, that comet thing. We landed on a comet.
So I don't know, like for me the maths in that is just out of it. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, it's been a whole year since you've done maths at school. So.
Yeah, well, exactly. I mean, I didn't even do advanced maths. I was just like dopey, don't know how to do 1 + 7. Yeah. No, but like, and you kind of think, how do they send up? Was it a satellite?
Yeah, they sent a satellite and then like landed a little drone on there.
Yeah. So when you think about it, the maths to just put in that, like how to calculate. We'll launch it now, or now. You know,
it's pretty amazing. And just to think about something that small going to something that big, just that far away that we've done, that's an achievement. And I love that shit. It's like one step closer to sci-fi.
Sci-fi. Well, it is sci-fi. Yeah. You don't expect this.
No.
You never expect this.
I didn't expect it. It's all over the internet. You can have a look at it.
Yeah, we'll put a link in the description.
Yeah, put a link. Yeah, so you guys can comment whenever you want and we'll talk about it next time. But this is pretty much like a trial run to see how we go.
Yeah, we'll see how we go. I don't know. Yeah. Hopefully you guys will enjoy the video today. We'll speculate on different things. I mean, especially like year 12 for me. Like, let's talk about year 12. Like, year 12 for me, it was a good year to party because we're in a big school. I mean, you're
definitely a social year.
Yeah,
definitely. I thought it would not be, but it's probably the most social year you'll have at school. Definitely.
And this is all to like those people out there who are just about to go on year 12 next year, and even years below that, like year 10, year 9, and it gives you a bit of a perspective on what to expect. I mean, I didn't really expect much. I thought, let's study, don't go party, and then eventually I turned 18, and it's just like, where's my brain cells are gone?
Yeah, I actually turned 18 February, so the whole year 12 was pretty much spending money on booze.
Yeah, but my bank account's gone.
Yeah, you'll save money
local
if you
IGA
don't.
working didn't even work out. No, well, so the thing is, I found like for year 12, I was I would say I was in an advantage when I turned 18 mid-year 12, because I got to see.
I think I would have liked that as well.
But I mean you got it all up front, because I mean it's not the fact that
well, actually it can be a bad thing because the only other person I had was Alex to party with in my year. There was nobody else there, so basically I kind of turned 18 halfway through the year when everyone was kind of turning 18 and was able to go out. So like, I couldn't do anything except with Alex. So
that's kind of Well, I mean, and me was I was a year before. Yeah, but that was it. I mean, and
that's when no one else.
I mean, that's when I met Kate at your party. Yeah, and I mean, from now it's not, the relationship's not there. But like, either way, like coming back to the whole turning 18 during year 12, it's like I turned 18 in July, and for July, it's not too bad because you get to see everyone else turn 18. You still go to the parties. You're not technically legal. But then as soon as you turn 18, you kind of know what to expect. Yeah. I mean, literally, there was no shortage of parties. Like, my friend, like, Ben?
Yeah.
I'm not disclosing last names.
I know. Like,
but, he was, he went to Beechworth High. And it's my old school. And then he was like, "Oh yeah, I've got a party this week," and I'm like, "Dude, I've got 5 on. I don't know what to go to."
I had a lot of parties I couldn't go to either.
Yeah, I mean, we both went to this we went to the same location of schools, but you went to the one across the road from me.
Yeah.
And you can't. I mean, you feel like you're still at school, don't you?
I feel like I haven't finished. I feel like this is just a holiday. Basically, just a holiday. Yeah. But like, let's talk about gap years. Why did you choose a gap year? And then I'll tell you why I chose
we'll go from that. Well, I chose to do a gap year because, I mean, you guys are, like, at home or whatever, you'll realise that you get to a point in year 12, and this is before exams,
Yeah.
As soon as you as soon as you finish year 12, you kind of feel like, nah, that's it, it's done. You don't need to do exams. I mean, you don't have to, but at the same time, you feel like it's just screw it, it's done. Like, you don't need to do it. But after exams, you get to the end of the exams, and you kind of think, no, I really want to do stuff. I want to get out and do a gap year. I mean, I went traveling I went to Canberra and Melbourne and Queensland, everywhere.
So you did it for the money for uni, save up,
and that too. You got to. I mean, I guess you got to.
It's expensive for accommodation, so it's a smart thing to do.
Yeah,
and you're not missing out. Like, it's okay.
Well, for me, I can say that firsthand. I guess. I mean, for you, it'll be different. Every person's gap year is different.
Yeah,
like, that's just how it
was. It was half about the money, but I also wanted to not just go straight back to school.
Yeah.
Like, I'd feel like, I have all the time right now. It's my gap year. I'll go traveling. So I saved up. I thought, I'm either going to buy a car, or I'm going to go traveling. And I chose traveling. And I'm not regretting it at all.
That's it.
Like, I'm going to the States.
Like, yeah, you're on the States next year?
Yeah, halfway through next year. 4th of July.
Literally.
So keen.
I'll be down in Times Square if I actually go. And I'll be like, Scott, where are you? on the
it'd
big
be
screen.
so cool.
I'm
just going to make so many friends over there. It's just going to be so much fun.
That's it. I mean, you're going for a month.
I recommend you would go traveling in gap year.
Oh, yeah, do it.
It is so worth it. Like,
the thing is, like, with a gap year, I mean, like I said, every gap year is different. I mean, you want to go traveling. I didn't do much traveling because,
also a bit of money down there.
Yeah, well, that's it. You need the cash. I mean, I need to go to uni next year. I'm living on res, and I need to get the money up to live on campus. Like, it's not for the average, like, Australian family. I mean, the son or daughter that's going to uni the year after, they're going to have to save up some money. Like, you're not going to be relying on, Mummy and Daddy buy me another pony. You know, it doesn't work like that. Like, seriously.
I'm so frustrated with parents that do that. Because it doesn't teach your kid how to save
up
properly.
That's it.
And
You've got to save.
They're going to have problems later in life when they're not there.
Yeah.
I'm kind of glad that I haven't got everything on a silver platter. Like, here you go. Here's a car.
Here's a car.
An apartment.
It's
like, well, okay.
Please, I need to survive.
It's actually, yeah, I know. I need to learn life lessons.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, and it's good to, like, have a goal and strive for something. I love having a goal and then finally getting there and feeling like you've achieved something is really good. And that's definitely what I like to do.
Well, the gap, it's what really the gap year is all about. You can do what you want. It's like, it's a year off from everything. I mean, you can do what you want. You can... Yeah. Your gap year, you could even be studying still. I mean, it kind of defeats the purpose of it, but it's a gap year between whatever's happened at one time and then what's going to happen in a year's time. And I'm not saying it's just for, year 12s, and then after that they take a gap year and then they go to uni. Yeah. It could be anything. You could be in your 40s, and then all of a sudden you're like, all right, I want to take a gap year because I want to do something with myself, and I want to, like, take work off, have a year off, and then go back to work. Yeah.
It's all about experiences.
It's all experiences. That's it. I mean,
being more independent as well.
And soak it up while you're here, because that's just how it is. I mean,
and guys, if you're thinking between a car and traveling, I thought to myself, it'd be really cool to have a car, but I'm always gonna have one later in life. Like, I'll always get one soon.
It's not a necessity. I mean, it depends on where you live. I mean, if you're in the city,
public transport.
But I mean, if you're out here in the country.
Yeah, exactly.
It can be understandable, but there's still ways to get around. Exactly. There's heaps of ways to get around.
Yeah, I take the bus into the next town. $2. Easy. $2.
Was it? Oh, I thought the prices went up. $4 or something.
No, I think it's still $2.20.
Yeah, V-line. No.
Yeah,
Whatever.
I think it's still $2.20, but yeah.
Oh, that's alright.
So, you guys can pretty much comment what you want, and we'll talk about it. If it's just like a general idea, or if it's just like all over the internet.
Basically.
Yeah. We're going to talk about anything. We just want to be, your daily routine. Be really cool. But, first of all, we're going to do it once a week, see how it goes. And, if it picks up a bit more, we have all the time in the world to do this, so
basically, yeah. Well, until, 2-3 months down the track, I'm going to be gone.
Yeah,
because like that.
Carl's going to uni.
I'm going to university.
But yeah, I can carry out the show, and we can always have a few more people.
Yeah, that's it.
Just talk about it. Yeah.
Yeah, you could get like
and we
Alex.
can still have Carl come down here now and again.
Yeah, you could have Alex and all that here. Like, whatever.
It'd be fun.
Whatever goes.
Yeah, so I'm hoping that this does well. I just want to be part of the YouTube community.
Yeah, so do I.
Yeah.
I mean,
I love it.
It's great.
I'm part of it. It's an amazing thing.
I mean,
It's just so good.
I mean, there are some levels of like what you've seen on YouTube where it's like, all right, you got to stick to this level.
Yeah.
You got to stick to under some precautions, like
Yeah.
I
do that.
Yeah.
We're not trying to like be a try-hard. I'll make money off this. Like, be a living sort of thing. It's just a fun thing.
It's a great thing to do. I mean, it's always. I mean, obviously, because I've been on the gap year for ages, and if we bring that back into perspective, like you're gonna get bored at times. You're gonna think, I should have gone to uni.
Yeah.
And I recommend just putting 100% in whatever you do every day, because you're gonna miss out on something, or you're just gonna sit at home and be like, Xbox on, and then you're like, what? This is what I do. I talk to my console. Like, that's what I do.
Yeah. So we play a lot of games as well. So if you're interested in, like, maybe halfway through this review, like, thing, we can do a review of a game. Like, oh, look at this, and we'll talk about it for a little bit, and then we'll just move on. We can also do that. So yeah, we probably shouldn't go for too long. Like, we're aiming for about 10-minute videos at least.
At least.
What are we on now?
We're on like almost 12 minutes.
All right. Well, we might wrap it up there.
Yeah, we'll wrap it up.
Yeah, but guys, remember, tune in for the next one. If you liked it, please give us a subscription and a like. And tell your friends. Be nice. Yeah,
give it a share. And we'll see you in the next video. Should be good. Hopefully.
Yeah. Right.
We'll definitely put bloopers in. It doesn't. I mean, we're gonna put bloopers in.